Welcome to young4stem, where we break down big STEM ideas such as science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So, if you are a future scientist, engineer, doctor, or innovator, join us as we open doors for young minds like you. What is the SAT? The SAT stands for Scholastic Assessment Test. It's a standardized test used mostly in the United States for college admissions. It's not a test to pass or fail. It's a tool that universities use to see where you stand academically compared to other students. The SAT is divided into reading, which includes comprehension passages, writing and language, which include grammar and sentence structure, math, which includes algebra, problem solving, and geometry. And there used to be an essay part, but it's no longer required by most schools. The SAT takes about 2 hours and 14 minutes without the optional essay. Now, what is the ACT? The ACT is a similar test also used for university admissions, especially in the US, but some universities around the world accept it too. The ACT stands for American College Testing, and it includes English, math, reading, science, reasoning, and optional essay. The ACT takes about 2 hours and 55 minutes, or 3 hours and 40 minutes with the essay. Fun fact, the ACT includes a science section, so if science is your thing, this might be a better fit for you than the SAT. So the SAT versus ACT. What's the difference? In the math section, SAT gives you more time per question, allowing for deeper thinking, whereas ACT has a faster pace, requiring quicker problem solving. In the science section, SAT does not include a dedicated science section, whereas the ACT includes a science reasoning section, testing data interpretation, and analysis. In the essay, SAT has discontinued the essay in most cases, whereas the ACT still offers an optional essay section. As for scoring, SAT is scored between 400 and 1600, whereas ACT is scored on a scale of 1 to 36. If you're better at reading and writing, SAT might be for you. If you're quick and love science, ACT may be a better match. Moving on, what are English proficiency tests? Now let's say you're a non-native English speaker, like many of us here in Africa or Asia. Most universities in Canada, USA, UK, Australia, and even some in Europe require an English proficiency test to make sure you'll do well in an English-speaking environment. The most common tests are IELTS or IELTS, International English Language Testing System, TOEFL, TOEFL, Test of English as a Foreign Language, and Duolingo English Test or DET, which is new, online, and more affordable. The IELTS is the most popular one. The IELTS comes in two versions, academic, which is for students, and general, which is for migration or work. It has 4 parts: listening, which is usually around 30 minutes, reading for 60 minutes, writing for 60 minutes as well, and speaking, which takes about 15 minutes. It is scored from 1 to 9, with most universities asking for a 6.5 or band 7 overall. On the other hand, TOEFL is great for US applications. The TOEFL is like the IELTS, but more academic in style. It's also broken down into 4 parts: reading, listening, speaking, and writing. It's often taken online and scored from 0 to 120. Most schools want you to get at least 80 to 100. Finally, we have the newcomer Duolingo English Test. This is the newest and most budget-friendly option. It's done fully online from home using your webcam. It only takes about 1 hour and is scored from 10 to 160. Many schools now accept it, especially in the USA and Canada. Some students even say that it's more user-friendly and way cheaper than the IELTS or TOEFL. So here's when you might need these tests. If you're applying to a US college, the SAT or ACT is usually required, and the English test if English isn't your native language. If you're applying to Canada, the UK, or Australia, you usually need IELTS, TOEFL, or Duolingo English Test, and the SAT or ACT is not always needed unless the course asks for it. Some universities might even waive English test if your high school was taught in English, but make sure to always check. So how do you prepare for these big tests? Well, here are 5 powerful tips that we can give you. Number 1, always start early. Give yourself at least 3 to 6 months to prepare. Number 2, Use official study materials like College Board for the SAT, ACT.org, IELTS.org, and so on. Number 3. Take practice tests. This builds your confidence and time management very effectively. Number 4. Join a study group or class. Learning with others can keep you motivated at all times. And finally, number 5. Use free applications like Khan Academy for the SAT, Magesh, or even YouTube tutorials that you can find online. To conclude, these tests might seem scary, but here's the truth. They're just stepping stones to amazing new opportunities. Want to study in the US? Do you dream of studying in London? Aiming for Canada or Australia? Then taking one or two of these tests might be a part of your journey. And remember, you don't have to be perfect, just be prepared. That's it for today's episode on SAT, ACT, and English Proficiency Test. If you're dreaming of studying abroad, these tests will open the door for you. Let us know in the comments which test are you thinking of taking, any tips you want to share, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. This is Young4stem, where your future takes shape.